Hey, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth. And shalom to the hopeful elect. Okay? Uh, it's a lot of death is coming, man. All right? A lot of death, a lot of destruction is coming to America, man. Okay? I'm gonna start here. This is 2Esdras chapter 15, and I'll start at verse 5. It reads, "Behold," Salakia, let me turn this up a little bit. All right, 2Esdras 15 and 5. It says, "Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. Therefore, saith the Lord." Okay, so the Lord is he's getting ready to bring judgment upon the earth, man. All right, and a lot of people are going to be taken. Okay, a lot of people are going to be taken with this famine that's coming. Okay, when the power goes out. Okay, and once the power goes out, the water stops. It stops running. Okay, and if the water stops running, eventually it will become contaminated. All right, so a lot of death is coming, man. Okay, we have different rumors of wars going on. All right, we have China, South Korea, or North Korea. All right, we have Russia. We have the situation with Israel and Hamas. All right, we still have what is Ukraine. All right, we got there's a lot of different situations going on, man. That's going to usher in these prophecies, these things that are going on in the earth. Okay, with Esau, Edom being divided. All right, America being divided. Okay, different gender wars and race wars and civil wars. Okay, all these different things are being spoken of in the scriptures, where it says sedition amongst men. All right, let me Salakia. All right. Reading on. Well, let's start at 3 again. Well, let's start at 5. Salakia. Behold, 2Esdras 15 and 5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Okay, these are plagues. All right, and the Lord is bringing these things upon the earth. Okay, no water, that's a plague. Okay, let's look up the word plague, just real quick. All right. Okay. Let's turn this up. I don't know if I can hear it.
Plague.
Plague. It says a continuous or contentious bacterial disease categorized by fever. Well, not that. Let's go to some similar words. It says, cause continual trouble or distress too. He has been plagued by ill health. All right. Meaning every time he turn around, there's something wrong with him. All right. Similar words, it says, afflict, bedevil, cause suffering to torture, to torment, to trouble, to curse. Okay. It says an epidemic disease causing a high rate of mortality, pestilence, a plague of something, whatever. But Lord willing, you get the point. All right. So no food is a plague. A famine, okay, a scarcity of food, that's a plague. Hyperinflation, where I'm already here, and I'll just read it. This is Revelation 6:6. It says, and I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny. And see thou hurt not the oil and the wine. Okay, so a penny is representing a day's wages. All right, a penny represents a day's wages. So if you go to work and you make about $100 a day, you know, it's going to take $100 to get you a loaf of bread. All right, that's what this scripture is saying. I'll go back to it. Revelation 6:6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the 4 beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny. Okay, so a certain amount. All right, and whether it's 56 grams of wheat, it's going to cost you a whole day's work. All right, and that's going to be and that's a plague, and that's going to be a very critical time, because a lot of people are going to die, man. All right. So I'll go back to 2Esdras. All right. 2Esdras 15:5. Behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the earth, the sword. And what is the sword? The sword is any killing instrument, man. Okay? Death. A car. All right? Just like in the movie, what was it? Just recently? Leave the World Behind. How those Teslas they were all driving to one location. Okay? I'm pretty sure they had like different locations where they would block off the road and they would send the Teslas to do so. All right? But even that, like, that's crazy, because that's a sword, man. All right. And Esau, Edom, his blessing was the sword. And the technology that he has, he can put a address or a license plate or whatever. You know, he can put it in a Tesla and send that Tesla straight to you. You know, send it straight to your address. That was just something that just popped in my head. All right. It says famine, death, and destruction, man. A lot of our people don't realize that there is still a famine going on. All right. This is a little article I looked up today. It says global food crisis, what you need to know in 2023. It says this was posted October 16th, 2023. Okay. It reads, I'll just read a little bit. It says, in 2023, record levels of acute food insecurity persist due to protracted food crisis and new shocks. In 48 countries, 238 million people are facing high levels of acute food insecurity, 10% more than in 2022. All right. It says in 48 countries, This is all around the globe, man. Okay? It says 238 million. All right? That's a lot of people, man. What does America hold? What? 300 million? Let me see if I can go there and look that up. Yeah, it says 331 million people are in America. All right. So going back to this, it says 238 million people facing high levels of acute. Let's look at acute. Acute, it means of an unpleasant or unwelcome situation. Okay? It says of a bad, difficult, or unwelcome situation. All right? So this food crisis is still happening, man. This famine is still happening. All right? Reading on, this is verse 6 in 2Esdras 15. It says, "For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hopeful works are fulfilled." Right. It says wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth. Not just one portion of the earth. All right. This is the whole globe. As you can tell, you see over there in Israel, they're having gay parades. Okay. And this is the land of the Israelites. This is the Lord's land. Okay. So wickedness have exceedingly polluted the entire earth, as the scriptures read, man. All right. And who's running the earth? Okay. Job 9:24, it says the earth was given to the hands of the wicked. All right. And when you look around, you see Esau, Edom in power. All right. And they are the wicked. Okay. Hence the scripture that we read, Job. Verse 7, therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually, man. All right. Going into Revelations. Okay. And that's exactly what has happened to this earth, man. This is why you have trees that are dying before their time. You have different animals, different sea life, beaching themselves. Okay. Just basically committing suicide, man. Swimming straight to the beach, knowing that they need water and they need to be moving to survive. But they swim straight to the beach, just committing suicide, man. Okay, and sometimes when they cut some of these different whales and different sea life, when they cut them open, it's nothing but plastic inside of them, man. All right, there ain't nothing but plastic in them. Now who's in charge? Who's in charge of that? Esau, Edom, man. Okay, this is going back to the scriptures, going back to Genesis. Okay, his blessing was the fatness of the earth. All right, if you have the fatness of the earth and you're in power, you have the minerals, the resources. Okay, you're in power. You have the sword, you're in power. So you have the money, and you have the sword, man. But as the scripture says, riches profit not in the day of wrath. And the scriptures also says that, let me see if I can grab that. That's a good one. The horse. Prepared. I think that's it. Right. This is Proverbs 21 and 31. It reads, the horse is prepared against the day of battle. Okay. Your power is prepared. All right. Whatever it is, your jets, your tanks, your submarines, your, your lasers, your grenades, your bombs, your blickies. Okay. It says the horse is prepared against the day of battle, but safety is of the Lord. So, even though this man has the fatness of the earth, even though he has the sword, okay, we just read that safety is of the Lord, man. So those things don't deliver you, okay? Why would those things deliver you when they didn't create you? All right? They're not the father of all spirits. So he has the, man, listen, anyway, all right? Here, we're going to jump down to verse 14. This is 2Esdras 15 and 14. It says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein. All right. Woe is, it means destruction. Okay. So it's saying destruction to the world and them that dwell therein, man. All right. Reading on. For the sword and for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. Because when all these different things start taking place, people are going to act a fucking fool, man. All right. Niggas is coming out of their houses, man. And when I say niggas, I'm talking about everybody. Okay. Moab, Ishmael, Ammon, all of them. Everybody coming out. Everybody gonna act a fool, man. All right. I'll read this again. It says, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands. All right. Verse 16, for there shall be sedition among men. Okay. Sedition is like a rising up. Okay. Matter of fact, let's look that up real quick, just to make sure. I know, but I want to. Okay. It says sedition. It says conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. Okay. So yeah, people are going to be rising up against the government. All right. People are going to be inciting these people. They're going to be pushing it. Hey, don't let these motherfuckers and wooty, and people going to be, hell, grabbing these sticks and brooms and shit, Also, that's people are going to be protesting, man, and then you see that going on now. All right, but back to this. It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. All right, so people are going to be going up in each other's houses. All right, taking food, water. Okay, maybe even you. They might take you. It says, they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right, they're going to do whatever it is they have the power to do. Okay, that's what they're going to do. These people, when when all hell breaks loose and all of these different plagues start to snowball one after the other, people are gonna act a fucking fool. They're gonna lose it, man. All right, they're gonna lose it. All right, from there I'm gonna jump to Matthew. This is the book of Matthew. I'm gonna close out after this. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24 and 6, and it reads, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet." Right. So all of these different wars that we just mentioned, all these different incidents or different plagues that are going to take place, it's not the end, because the end it is in the end. All right, but that's not the end. All right, the end is going to be that fire. All right, it says, "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." Okay, so these are the beginning stages. All right. So, Lord willing, you were edified. In closing, I want to say, call Haloyim La Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shai Ba'Hashem Rakai Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone who rule and teach well. Shalom to the hopeful elect. Until next time, shalom.